solution. And speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, allergens. In conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any boomers, the artists are currently hearing is humans. The shape shifter, weight lifter, I hate it. I'm a great victor behind the bars. Stay prisoner.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, it's like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love that can dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. 'Cause is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
Yeah, I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? We the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying? Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First that ever rolled show. The whole block posted. Everybody got the focus. Ain't social, I'm focused. I'm like, right, ain't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First time it's about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about them feelings? Come high, I'm the silicone. I want you to keep with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young a leader, I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me I'm like, one day gon' see it. Just to the got to say about watching, never hear about it. Meanwhile, you trying to down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'm into the guys and manifest anything I need. Anything on the trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, not to be trying to put you. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Gotta imagine how they ain't already. Take it day by day. My fight is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm.
How about your feelings, how about them feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling. I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask to roll you, cause I keep it on me. Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot. Came a long way. Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there on 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me?
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out, you shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. I'll leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, take it or leave
Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero ese amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero ese amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigo.
just about set to go. And starting this one, John Donaldson. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab on the run. Ryan Sandberg now at the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. Nasty forkball for strike 3. And here is Sosa to the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Up and in. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
They say it went.
0-2.
Got him. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That one fouled off. On the ground right side, gloves it on the dive, the throw, and it beats him. What a play. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
He was late there. Strike 1.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Foul ball.
And it's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 out. Runner he's trying for third. Cut on and miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Now this is in the air down the line. Sosa sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. In comes the run from third. And it's a 1-run game. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Anthony puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So here's Horner now. Horner goes 6'1", batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
And Belly goes down on strikes. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now JD Martinez at the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. And here is Shea Langoliers.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The
runner on the move. Nabs it. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one hammered center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here comes Alec Boehm. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms,
0-1.
you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Back to the top of the lineup. The batter now, Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss at 102 on the radar gun. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Oh, I forgot there's not even game shutting here.
Average, Chris.
I'm dumb as hell.
Swing and that ball
straight to the glove. Love to see it. PCI. Gotta get fixed.
Here's Josh Young.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
What am I?
Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Let's keep it moving.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Roman Anthony. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
I've just been swinging that fucking gaga shit. Fucking wildin'. I don't like those. Me don't like. Throw that shit again. No, that shit is mopped.
Swings and misses.
That ain't bad for business.
1 and 2's the count. That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's filled up. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Oh, and he hit him.
No fucking way. What the fuck?
So digging in, Mark McGuire. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 out.
Yeah.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swung on, belted. Into the corner, but foul. Anthony, the runner at third. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run in already.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. Bruce Sutter taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings through that.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And the slider just misses. Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-2.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's Nico Horner. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, J.D. Martinez stands in.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him
2
with the
balls,
2-0
1 strike.
fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Darvish kicks, delivers. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Martinez headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers.
1 ball, no strike.
First pitch, not close. And another ball. Martinez,
2 balls, no
the lone
strikes.
runner, stands at third with nobody out. That misses
No,
the
that's
zone,
outside.
and
Ball.
it's 3-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Darvish delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Langoliers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
There's the strike.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Rips one to right. One away. Here's the throw. Save! Now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt. And that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the batting order turns over. Roman Anthony will hit next. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Young coming home. One run across. The throw in. Now around third. Waving him home. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 9-1. So one out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. Outside. And that is ball 1. That one ripped. Bellinger brings it in, and that ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado. His first at bat was a strikeout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Don Sutton.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
It's 0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's JD Martinez. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. There's a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
This group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone! A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 10-1. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ricky Henderson digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
And there's a
That's
ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa coming on. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. There's Ryan McMahon now. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of this.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back.
This mistake of your life. Ryan McMahon is a dog.
It's 11-1.
And it's a fucking mercy. I told you as he was coming up, I said, Mr. Dog. Ryan McMahon's a fucking demon, bro. I don't understand it. Every time he's up at the plate, bro, he's just smacking one out. GG's though, kid.
You wanna run this shit back up?
Do you want to? I think you should start running programs to get your team better. We can do that.
We could also low-key hop on something else. I'm down for some Warzone. We're low-key like Ryan a little bit.
Zay saw the stream. He said I'm in tears.
Tell him we running up one more 6th inning. Yo, these sports games be having the best tunes.
No, dead ass. I'm about to send you an invite right now.
How do I change my team name?
Your team name? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot.
Customize?
Let me know when you're ready.
I got you.
Bro, peep. Last night when I came home, this is what I made. This was just one extra that I didn't end up eating. You know what this is?
Was that a brookie?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Fried Oreo.
What the hell, Leon?
Hell yeah, when's the last time you had some fried Oreos?
I could not even tell you on some real shit.
Bro, been a minute. I'm about to invite you, bro.
Say that.
Invitation has been sent.
He's pulling! Yo, when my mom called me, if you want to know why she called me,
What's up?
she called me to let me.
From downtown Minneapolis, welcome inside the Metrodome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Hammers. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Goose Gossage. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
High fly ball out into left center field. Anthony sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Sammy Sosa. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and he's out. Here's Baez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And there's a strike.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Gossage deals. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Yu Darvish.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Roman Anthony. And the first offering is not close. That's inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Slider right there. Next pitch downstairs. 3-1.
One strike.
And he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And here is Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball.
You got it?
No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Double steal. Pitch is high. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. The 1-0. And fouled off. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not even close there. And now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. And he can't come up with it. Around third. Still manages a throw. Tag, and they got him. So and first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And we're back. Now, Ryne Sandberg. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a swing and a miss. And one away. And now Ivan Herrera. Swings through that one. 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Way out front for strike two. One out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, here's Josh Young. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Darvish back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Boom. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Way inside, and that hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. That one to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That ball's carrying, and it bangs off the wall. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Passes third. He wants it all. So a runner at third, 2 men out. David Ortiz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Oh, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third, stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to the left, Baez fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. JD Martinez stands in.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Martinez headed for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way. away on a line. You know,
Holy
hitters,
shit.
they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always
What am I swinging
translate
at?
into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the 0-1. That's back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. Martinez in to score. It's 6-0. And he'll reach second with one away. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Is we going home? Is we not? I don't know.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there.
Can I switch this nigga out now?
Got a pitch to drive and just stayed
Buen día.
nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to
Bueno.
clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base
This
hit.
nigga got a nasty slider.
And the batter now, Ricky Henderson.
Straight to the
Brings it
glove. I
in.
didn't even
Runner
move.
tags for home.
What the fuck am I doing?
He's in to score the sac fly. It's 7-0.
Every
And now a
fucking
chance for
time.
Shea Langoliers. He reached on a walk his first time. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
Straight queso.
That one
That was
takes
butter.
the corner. 1-2.
That's ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Goes down looking. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Johnny Cueto.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and
Most
easy
of them
on
is all
Still
Spanish.
have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to.
I'm going fastballs down the middle, bro. I need to see a home run this game.
Shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Up the middle, makes a sliding stop.
Fuck with the slide.
And very
Fuck with the
nicely
slide.
done for the
A little
out.
flashy.
And now the right fielder, Sammy
R2, but you
Sosa.
can't do it in like, it has to be a good scenario. You gotta know when to do it.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right
If you
now.
do it at the wrong time, that nigga just gonna
Base
dive
is
to the
empty,
floor,
one
bro.
away. Top half of inning number 4.
It's happened to me a couple times.
Can't glove it cleanly.
David
Safe at first. No play.
had to
See how
race
they
you to
score
first
this.
base.
That nigga's slow.
And
Slow as
first.
fuck,
Now
bro. It's
Javier
bad.
Baez.
That's why I don't have him on the roster no
He
more.
struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. If they did a poll of top
Yeah.
tattoos in Major
Hold
League
fish.
Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be
No
in
bueno.
the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap.
Come on, man. You pay like 30K for this car, bro. I need to see something with this.
Went down
Is
on
he a dog?
strikes his first time through.
Is he a dog?
That one fouled
Hold on, that's a
hard
good
the
rip.
other way. Sosa off of first with 2 away. That's a
Beautiful.
laser base hit.
See, in those scenarios, yeah, I was gonna say go 3. I'm not gonna hit you. 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 Go, go, go. Isaiah's roaming.
All over that one right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you
Nah,
extra
no
bases.
cap.
Love
To
looking
Ricky
at your
Henderson, that shit was
dugout and seeing
funny.
The guy's fired up.
And now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Second and third.
I was pitching to this kid like if I was pitching to somebody else the whole game. Trying to get him right, though. I'm not doing it to be a bitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
It's fucking 4th inning. There's only 6 innings in this bitch, and I just switched to Johnny Cueto. But I was using like Don Sutton and other niggas.
Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman.
Oh, Mr. Dog.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, that's the style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and
That shit out of here. No, it's not out.
And that one.
It's a little under that shit. Fuck.
Bellinger makes the catch.
I was about to literally start screaming my fucking lungs out, bro.
Over. Now at the plate, Roman Anthony.
Nah, you do. I gotta go downstairs and shit after this. Now that you got experience from me, you should smack this kid's ass. Now, Michael, who do you think's better?
Well, this game has been closer than the last game, but it's also because I got better. So like,
Is it even closer though, my nigga? It's 7-0. I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying. He's getting better though. Like he's throwing more in the zone.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He definitely is. But I'm saying like when I was throwing shit all over the place, it was a little hard.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Just trying to get him right. We need a good partner, yo. We need straight comp, yo. We're hitting the World Series, bro. We're gonna go against fucking It's Playful. Fucking 1v3, yo. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, bro. I'm under everything, bro.
And that is that.
Presa de X.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about.
He said back here at a blowout. Alright, now it's not even me doing anything. It's these damn commentators.
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more
my fault. Forgot it.
Not outdated. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball
That's
rivalry
bad.
that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say
Diamond one chat.
that kind of simmered down and
Try to dive, bro.
Started to rise up a little bit, and the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
You know, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna hit you with an Isaiah's Roman special. Why isn't it doing it? To the ground, don't swing.
Bellinger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him. And
we're getting bases loaded. I need to see a grand slam.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1.
Hello?
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
What we got?
Now the left fielder.
Okay, he got power on. He got 93 power, y'all. You know what I mean? Hold on, please.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, one run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here.
The fuck that even mean?
One gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to.
You look ugly as hell.
He put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
This girl really bought me a $15 gift card with this big ass shirt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch.
She bought you the shirt?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Javi Baez digs in right side.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Strike two.
Slightly late. That's me, bro. That shit's dropping. OD.
Popped up. McMahon.
Hold on, my mom's calling me.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He got that front foot
Yeah.
down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an
No,
0-2
I told you I'm in a game. I'm almost done.
Fly ball pretty well struck
All
right
right.
field. That one's bad.
Bye.
It's off the top of the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's now a 2-run game. Sandberg on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
We're back, Chad. That should have been a home run. I don't know how that was not. That honestly blew my mind. I felt bad. But you got 5 now.
For the last half of the inning, at the plate, David Ortiz.
Yes.
Weaver back to work, and he chases that one below the zone.
1-1's the count.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2.
2-2.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is
Bro,
aboard to start
if
the inning.
ejections were on, get your bitch ass out of here.
Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yo, so many
Maybe
times.
expecting a bunt here.
It's been like 3, not so many. It's been like 3 or twice, yeah.
Swing and a miss at one.
Pitcher's literally out of there after the second one, bro.
Anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Now one missed. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No
Just stole
throw,
David
save for
Ortiz.
second. Ortiz leads off second with nobody out.
Oh my
That
god.
one fouled
I gotta
off,
stop dropping,
2-2.
bro. I gotta stop dropping, bro. Holy shit.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
What? Why are we spitting on things?
Gets a piece.
That was beautiful.
And stays alive.
Nose.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there. To help him out and make a call with that last pitch.
What
But
the
neither happened.
hell?
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nah.
Diane, are you down to run up another one?
That's hard hit on the line. Carpenter makes the play. Runner tags at second. Now a long throw home. Ortiz headed for the plate. And they tag her for the double play. What was she thinking there? Doesn't stop. Heads for home. In there.
Let's go.
Now here is Josh Young.
Yo.
And first offering is
Throw that shit
fouled
again.
off.
Throw that shit again. Yeah.
The pitch. Strike
Ooh,
two.
I was right
He's
on
in
that
a
one.
great
What a nice
spot right here,
spin.
heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs.
Let me see some. Yeah.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's
Me
the
no
left
like.
fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking ass. Get through there. Thank
And
you.
that squirts through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield.
Shea Langoliers.
A little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now
Home
here
run.
is Shea Langoliers.
0-1's the count.
Who's calling my
And
phone?
downstairs.
That's crazy.
2 walks in the inning already. He just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
I'm not gonna lie, Michael. I'm getting bailed the fuck out, bro. That is bullshit, bro.
Really good defense.
Routine ground ball.
Base is full.
Bro can't even pick the rock
Steps
up.
plate. There's a strike.
Yeah. Let's go.
Now this one's crushed down the line.
That's fucking foul, bro.
Foul ball. So they're all
Holy.
loaded up with 2 outs.
Why is everybody on my team so ass?
My nigga, because you literally just started the game, and all you had was starter packs, bro. You haven't done a single moment. Nothing. No programs, no nothing. You had to. It's a lot of solo grinding.
Yo,
Hmm.
my nigga isn't even here anymore.
Who?
My pitcher.
What picture?
I don't remember. There's some other pitcher I have, and he's just non-existent.
Because you already did Edwin Diaz, you Darvish, Luke Weaver. Like, you already did your other niggas. I'm not gonna lie.
Next offering upstairs.
Once you use them, they don't show
Good
up.
job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to respect
Nah,
this hitter,
not this
even
game.
though he's
Next
behind
game.
in the count.
Swing and a miss.
You can't use a pitcher
And
more
he's
than once in
down
a
on
game.
strikes. And
Once you
that'll
take him
keep
out,
more
he's done.
runs from coming in, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Yeah.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Show you what this Tanner
The pitcher
Scott do,
on
yeah.
here, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bat.
Oh,
Now this
let's
is
fucking
blasted. Way
go!
back there, on its way.
Okay, let's fucking go, Michael. That's good to see you
And they
on a
close the
100.
gap. It's 8-6.
It's fucking beautiful.
Here's Nico Horner.
But you are getting a little close.
It's 0-1.
Always
And,
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to.
Sorry, don't go for the ball, David.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the
Good
tying
job, David.
run to the plate.
Good fucking job.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1-2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. So
What the
digging in,
fuck, bro?
Alec
Smiled for a
Bull.
second.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Yeah, that was pretty gross right there.
Yo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Come on, Mikkel, fling, fling.
Nolan Arenado.
If you homer,
Field deep here, trying
this
to
goes on to
prevent
fucking
anything
extra
with the
innings.
Mets.
But I will tell you, I'm not going to pitch that easy to you.
And there's a foul ball. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't swing if I were you.
Location, very difficult to catch up to, especially
Good boy.
with that velocity.
In the dirt.
1-2 strikes the count.
I gotta get ready for those two, man. Yo, them screwballs, diffy. He lucky I don't got one. This is considered a meatball.
Smoked on the ground a second.
I'm gonna give you another try. I don't want to end it like that.
Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Yeah.
RBI
Home run ends the game, I'm not gonna lie. Well, no, it doesn't because I still get a chance to bat, but.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Chat, who's he feeling like?
Got him, and that's the ball game.
GG's though. I gotta hurry up, go downstairs for my fucking dad leave on me, bro.